Good afternoon. I am proposing that one of the activities or process of industrial engineering can be termed as technology efficiency engineering. This particular idea comes at least from two sources. One thing is a Japanese book which I downloaded and trying to go through it through the Google translation, translating it from Japanese into English. And there was one chapter where it talks of the, let us say, improvement of technological and managerial processes. So that is the sort of a chapter heading, that particular thing, which gives that indication that industrial engineering has a role in technological process improvement and managerial process improvement. Probably now we can even identify the business process improvement. So industrial engineering will improve technical processes, will improve business processes, will improve the managerial processes. So this is where in the case of technology, I am trying to say this as the technology efficiency engineering. The other thing what I would say is from a sort of a branding angle. We are talking in the morning also where one of our speakers is talking of image of industrial engineering. That's something. From a branding angle, what I feel is whatever subject of management is there, let us say for example supply chain management. If supply chain management subject is there, we can have a supply chain industrial engineering as a subject. If manufacturing management subject is there, we have manufacturing system industrial engineering as a subject. If marketing management subject is there, you have a marketing system industrial engineering as a subject. Why? Because industrial engineering is defined as staff assistance to managers in improving the efficiency. This was the explanation of industrial engineering given in its original days, that you are a staff assistance to managers in the area of efficiency improvement. So whatever management subjects are created, you are going to create immediately a subject of industrial engineering in that particular area. If the maintenance management is there, there is a maintenance system industrial engineering or a maintenance industry. So these are the two sort of a directions from which this idea has come to me, that we should be able to propose the technology efficiency engineering. This is the definition of technology, where we can say both products and processes are being told as technology. But this is a idea that I am talking of is that you can say the objective of industrial engineering is system efficiency engineering or system productivity engineering. Now who said so? If you go to the people who developed industrial engineering, you go F.W. Taylor, you take Gilbert, you take Harrington Emerson, any of these people books you see, very clearly they have written that the objective of their effort is efficiency improvement. Right? This is what Professor Monti article somewhere he says by 1930 industrial engineering is ready to be an efficiency advisor to that. Now this is the second line is my definition of industrial engineering. Industrial engineering is human effort engineering and system efficiency engineering. The AIE's definition, where it said industrial engineering is concerned with the design, improvement and installation of systems, according to me has done harm to the profession. It has not given a good progress to the profession, and they are not the originators of industrial engineering. They came in 1950 or 1948, whereas industrial engineering started long back in 1907. Industrial engineering has a history behind it. So at some point of time, they came with a definition which is definitely an ambiguous definition. So if we say from an angle of system and say industrial system efficiency engineering, every system has subcomponents and technology is also an important subcomponent of the system. Right? Now, what exactly you are talking of? The cost of manufacturing a product can be reduced through application of industrial engineering techniques. Right? Efficiency is cost reduction. That's what it was clearly emphasized in the Toyota production system by Taichi Ono. Right? Then I am looking at the literature. Now in the literature, is there any support for what we are talking of? That there is something called technology efficiency improvement. Is there anything that such an idea in the literature? When you see this particular thing, there is one thing where you say the technical process is two types. One is a discrete innovation. At a periodical intervals, you are getting a totally new technology. And other thing is a continuous improvement, which are the numerous minor improvements that you are doing to the technology. Right? Then immediately, where the continuous improvement is there, industrial engineering role comes into picture. Industrial engineering doesn't create new technology, new products and new processes. Industrial engineering improves the efficiency of the existing products and processes. Right? There is another sort of thing in literature where you talk of capability enhancing technology and productivity enhancing technology. Right? We don't have to say. Right? Clearly, the productivity enhancing technology comes into the area of industrial engineering. Right? Then, what I am trying to talk of is now we already have number of techniques through which we are doing this particular technology efficiency improvement. I am just trying to put them in a sequence. But the first thing I would like to say is, if industrial engineers are engaged in the improvement of the efficiency or productivity of a technology, and the point is there that sometimes productivity enhancing technology also comes into picture. So we need to develop a desk in industrial department where new technology which is going to improve the productivity has to be monitored. When the technology, you should know, like a simple example is an LED has come and LED gives a better energy efficiency compared to CFL. Industrial engineering department should recognize it. For recognizing that, you require a desk or an activity where you are getting information on that. The second thing is, whenever you see a technology, you immediately need to do a technical feasibility analysis and an engineering feasibility analysis. Somebody has given, but doesn't really work in our company, the technical feasibility. If it works, is it really economical? Right? Then there is another interesting idea what they are telling is, just because a technology is there, it doesn't work in your company. It is actually a real experience that many collaborations fail because our people are absorb the technology. Right? So the technology that we are buying from outside needs to be modified to some extent so that it works in our conditions. Right? So that sort of a job is also there. If you are going to improve the technology efficiency also, whenever a new technology comes, we need to do something and make sure that technology delivers within our constraint and our environment. Right? Then we already know this sort of a thing that we can employ operation research and optimize various parameters in the technology. And what is interesting is you apply OR at a point of time, right? It has a number of variables and the variables have values. But there is always a possibility of 1 year the variables can change, right? This is what happened in, say, the setup time reduction. If earlier setup time is 1 hour, later it becomes 15 minutes, you need to recalculate calculation. Because batch quantities will come down, because setup cost has come down. So application of OR is not a one-time exercise in a technology. It is a repeated cycles of application is there. Right? Then we are talking of the Six Sigma, which has come new, which is trying to decrease the variation in the process and decreasing the defects based on that. It is also a technology efficiency improvement area. Right? Then this is the point which you see is how the method study developed in the industrial literature would be interesting to see. Right? I don't think there is a very independent development of method study. There is a time study, there is a motion study, and suddenly from somewhere this method study has come. And this method study, even though it focuses on technology, it has gone into something called work study. Now, when it gone into work study, the technology is not appearing visibly. The point I have to say is, when you clearly say that we are in the area of technology efficiency improvement, you are giving a very, very big picture. When you say, I am in work study, I am studying a worker's time study, that big picture is missing. You have suddenly gone into one worker and you are doing a time study and you are doing a motion study. The big picture of technology efficiency improvement is missing. But this is a basis for us, that we are involved in the process improvement through process analysis is definitely a basis for our broadening the thinking into technology efficiency engineering. Right? Then we know this particular thing of human effort engineering. Now through human effort engineering, just we are talking of motion study by proper application of motion study, we are going to improve the output of the man machine system, right? The man also is increased by a motion study. So definitely the motion study is a part of the technology efficiency engineering, right? So this, what I am trying to say, this particular thing is that we have a foundation of continuous productivity and efficiency improvement. That is the basis of industrial engineering. Industry has to take up the task of technology efficiency engineering, which will give them the opportunity to look at the entire material conversion chain in their organization beyond. What I am trying to say is, what is supply chain? The idea of supply chain is, whatever you are doing within your factory, you should be able to do in the suppliers' factories also, and make sure that entire supply chain is efficient. Don't focus only on your efficiency of your factory, right? The idea is, suppose my factory cost is 500, the rest of the suppliers cost is 1000, 500 I make 350, right? I should try to make this 1000 also into 750 and see that the total supply chain cost is 1100. Earlier it is 500 plus 1000. 50 rand should become 1100. So that is the sort of a supply chain wide cost reduction which industrial engineers should try to do that particular. That's what the point of your organization and beyond the organization. Right. So through technology efficiency engineering, IA can take up responsibility for total cost or expense organization and do total cost industrial engineering. It's a strategic aspect when you're talking of, right? A chief industrial engineer in the company, what is he supposed to be responsible for? He should be responsible for the total cost which is going into the profit and loss account. There is a revenue of the company, there is a cost of the company. And at a chief industrial engineer level, you should be able to aim at the total cost of the company and say that next year how much I am going to reduce that particular thing. If the cost is 50 crores, shall I make it 45 crores next year? What exactly is that? Now we already have the idea called total productivity management. Maynard's handbook contains a chapter on the total productivity management. Exactly the same thing. Whether you say productivity improvement or you say cost reduction, the meaning is same, right? And when you position yourself that if the company has 5 different technologies, I am going to reduce the cost of all these technologies, that automatically, cumulatively becomes the total cost industry. Thank you.